Welcome back, guys. I'm Taylor Cruz from the Movement Project, and this is episode number 2 of putting the novelty back into your workout. Today I'm going to teach you how to improve strength, mobility, and coordination of your knees, and it might be exactly what you're looking for to increase performance and decrease pain. Now, we commonly see a lot of people that present knee pain, and there's a lot of different reasons as to why somebody might be experiencing knee pain. But generally speaking, these folks show a significant limitation in mobility and motor control of the knees. And this alone can be a reason why you might be having pain. If you're a fitness enthusiast, at some point somebody has probably said to you that it's not safe to move your knees over your toes. And where this might be partially true with some forms of traditional strength training, it's actually a very old way of thinking. And the fact is, our knees in life and in sport get forced into places that we never intended for them to go. And we want to be able to have the capacity to undergo load within those awkward ranges of motion. In doing this, we might be able to decrease the risk of injury and also increase performance. Today's drill is called the closed chain knee circle, and it's going to help us develop these qualities. Let's take a look. Okay, before we start today's drill, it's really important that we get a baseline assessment to measure where we are now, and then after we try the drill, we can go back and assess to see if we got a good result. For the simplicity of today's video, we're going to use a range of motion assessment. We're going to do a forward bend. So what I'd like you to do is follow along and bring your knees to a locked out position and go into a forward bend, and do that maybe 2 or 3 times to get your assessment. As you're doing this, you want to ask yourself, how easy or difficult is this motion to make, and do you feel any limiting factors, such as tension in the hamstrings? Once you get your assessment, we're ready to begin the drill. Today's drill is called the closed chain knee circle, and it comes to us from Dr. Cobb of Z Health. To begin, we want to get into an anterior 45 lunge. And we're going to have both of our feet pointing forwards, and our bent leg is going to carry about 70% of our body weight. The first positional cue that I want you to pay attention to is getting yourself into a tall, lengthened spine. Okay? Once you have that, you're ready to start to create a circular motion at the knee. We're going to take our knee and we're going to slowly drift forward and find our end range of motion with our knee over our toe. Once we find end range of motion, you're then going to begin to circle our knee around the outside, following that end range of motion and bringing it back all the way to full extension. Then we're going to internally rotate our thigh, and we're going to bring the knee inward and forward, and eventually all the way back to starting position, doing this with our foot staying grounded to the floor and our heel staying down. Outside, back to full extension, internally rotate, we're bringing the knee in, and forward of the toe back to our starting position. This is what it looks like a little quicker. And even though I've increased my speed, I'm still really trying to maintain good position and isolation of the knee joint. Now, the common mistake that we see with this is people want to merge pelvic motion with knee motion, which would look like this. We really want the knee to be the driver of this motion, and we want to separate pelvic motion from knee motion. So just make sure that our pelvis stays square as we make our circular motion. Okay? Now, I want you to try this 3 to 5 times in each direction, and then we're going to go back to our initial assessment, which was the forward bend. So my forward bend has improved significantly, maybe about 4 inches or so, and I no longer feel the tension in the hamstrings that I originally had. I hope you got the same result. If you didn't, that's okay. You might just need a little bit more practice at hitting the target. And remember this, rule number 1 of our mobility drills is never move into pain. If you feel any pain or discomfort when doing this, I want you to reduce your range of motion significantly and start there. This was the closed chain knee circle. I'm Taylor Cruz. Thanks for watching.